What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixelbutters here, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. When we left off, this guy right here, this little trickster, after everything we've been through, you know how it goes.
We've learned his true colors.
We're working together, though. We made some discoveries.
Somehow.
Someone stole a bracelet off of the old woman. And stole one off of Quark, too, technically.
Uh-huh.
So...
Oh, yeah, Luna and Alice are dead.
Yeah, that too. Maybe. Unless one of them is also a traitor.
I wonder if this
fucking
episode
knows?
will be safe from the Alice effect.
Here's hoping. But yeah, let's go. Don't forget, make sure you got your luminol. Maybe I've got some in my back pocket still after last time. Because if not, we got to take a little road trip to the rec room. And be like, hold on. There's 7 of them things in the fucking fridge. What do you mean they're gone? What do you mean they're gone?
What do you mean?
Who did it?
Warehouse.
Warehouse. Alright, everyone's gonna be here, right?
You're late.
Hey, you're alive.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
This is it?
Yeah. Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, find anything?
Yeah, we sure did.
Well, go on, spill it.
We found Quark.
I explained to them how we'd found Quark in the treatment center.
I see. Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, look at her
Jerk,
smile.
making us all worried.
There is more.
And that is?
Let's not talk about that.
There's still some cause for concern.
Let's do the thing before we tell them what's happening
Just
here.
spit
But
it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort.
oh, we're talking about
That,
this. Okay.
yeah.
As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, he'll probably.
Probably? Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
Kind of you to say so.
So, was Quark all you found? The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. And they'll be back any second now, both alive. There's something I wanted to ask all of you about
No,
first,
ask
though.
you. Not all.
I'm adding it in there because everyone's going to be fine. When you went through the green door, did you search 2 different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center.
I see. Then, what was the other
What
one?
do you mean the other one?
You know, where there's that intersection with the 3 doors? Well, when Kay and I went through, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door. But the other one...
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door?
Yeah.
What was in there?
It
Nothing,
appeared
really.
to be some sort of room for servicing something.
A robot?
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
It was a weird room.
It was a weird room.
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late.
It looked like it had like oil on that pedestal there too
Yeah.
in puddles. So it was
Should
just
we
like
go
a...
and look for them?
Oh, God. No, there's something I want to check first.
It's never easy with you, is it?
Well, let's get it over with.
Wrists out now. Come on. Bring it out, buddies. Bring it out.
Huh.
Or just
This
take
is
them
the
there.
rec room.
He's like, well, I have you
Dio
all
and
here.
I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
Kind of.
Hold still. I said nothing and instead made my way over towards the cabinet.
Yeah, if he's smart, he won't say anything.
Inside was the luminol. I reached in and pulled it out and then headed to the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark and I headed back to where the others were still standing.
Whoa, what is this? You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
Why, you scared of ghosts?
You're kidding me, right?
Then show me how brave you are. Stick out your bracelet. You too, Fi, please.
Bracelets?
Yeah. I want to see the underside of
What do
them.
you mean by that?
I mean the side on the bottom. The side that doesn't have the display on it. Come on, you really gonna make me explain
I
this?
know what you mean. What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Just do it. It's not hard.
Should I also participate?
Might as well.
No, you're fine, Kay. Yours doesn't work the
That's
same way. Your
true,
bracelet is a
yeah.
little different from ours.
Yeah.
But I'll join in just to make it fair. There's a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Phi stuck out their arms. I held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
This okay?
Yep. Just hold it like that for a moment. As fast as I could, I pulled the luminol from my pocket and sprayed it across all 3 of our wrists.
Ugh, cold. What the hell, man?
Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. Don't see anything glowing. Phi's bracelet is clean. So is mine, of course.
That leaves only Dio.
Dio.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'll explain in a minute. Just show me your bracelet. Is something wrong? Just show it to me. Come on, Dio, we don't have time
Oh, I
for
have to
this.
do what you tell me to.
Dude.
Because I'm trying to prove your innocence.
Like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it on me.
Dio.
Then just show me your arm.
You don't get to order me around. I have rights.
Oh my god.
As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. He didn't get
I'm
far.
afraid I can't
Good.
let you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking king mode. Case for king, dude.
Yes.
He spun around toward the other exit. Stop him!
Right.
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All 3 of us leapt at Dio.
Just fucking hold him down.
Watch him. Watch there be nothing there,
Oh.
and he's just freaking. Oh my! Oh, man. Oh! I knew it.
They did a full-on animation for
His
that.
bracelet's glowing, and that means
Let me go. Get off of me, you fuckers.
Dio, you killed the old
No.
lady.
You don't understand. This is all some kind of a mistake. Shit.
What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story.
Oh, I got you one. As quickly as I could, I explained to Phi what Kay and I had noticed on the old woman's wrist.
So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they'd wiped it off, I figured the luminol would still react to the blood. Looks like I was right.
Yep.
We've got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Well,
All right, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
well,
Are you
why?
Zero?
No. I was under orders. I was sent here to do something.
To do what?
Who gave you this order?
I'll die before I tell you.
Damn.
So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives?
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
That wasn't
Tread
you?
carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown he is willing to lie and kill.
Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer.
Yeah.
You just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow. If we leave him be, he may well kill again.
But where would we put
Is
him?
there a room we can lock or anything?
Well, I can think of one place.
Perhaps we could put him in one of the treatment pods.
Yup.
And he'll be
Locked
nice
it,
and
he
healthy.
should be unable to escape.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise.
Yeah, I think you're onto something, Kay. Let's go with that.
Mom, please. Hey, listen to me.
We'll let you out when the white doors open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door.
Fuck with me, you guys. There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing. Let go! Let me go! God damn it! I told you assholes to let me go! You can't do this! Stop! Stop! Please stop! Please! No, you can't! Ah!
Jesus.
Hold. Wait.
What?
That's... Some of that is eerily similar to Quark's reaction when he was being restrained on the bed. I could be wrong.
What do you mean?
Like the lines are the same as
Huh.
the ones that Quark was saying when he was being restrained. We were injecting him.
When he was talking about him not being in his own body?
He wasn't saying that directly. We kind of had a little assumption on that.
No, he
but-
was saying that directly.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to get out. I need to get out of this body. Remember?
Yeah.
I said open it, goddammit!
Are we gonna switch to them?
Oh, that'd be fucking great. Do it. I don't think so.
Ah,
But
you're gonna pay for this!
it would make sense as to how that happened before.
What do you mean?
With Quark, you know, having the scalpel and freaking out and all that, saying that the only way to escape is by, you know...
I think that in that timeline, it may have been more that Quark, put quotes in there, may have been trapped at that point and couldn't do anything to fix it. But now we have these.
What do you mean trapped at that point?
If he was stuck in the body and had no
Yeah.
way out, then he's like, I've got to die.
Because he was, yeah, he was talking about like this body. In other words, like that wasn't Quark.
Let's just keep going.
To fucking end you!
Likely story. So, I guess we figured out who the murderer was. We found Quark.
Now all that's left to do is find Clover and Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
Why don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there? They may have already returned.
Good point.
Let's go.
We still don't know how Fi can jump like a freaking frog.
Yeah. Oh, man. Genetics.
Genetics?
Supreme genetics.
What is she, a Jurassic Park project?
Genetic beast. Warehouse B.
Warehouse of...
What will we behold? Guys?
Hello?
Huh. Looks like they aren't back yet. I do still think Tenmyoji has Quark's bracelet and is about to fucking skedaddle. Oh, looks like they aren't back
Perhaps
yet.
they went to look for us.
Oh, man. Now we've got to go look for them?
How much time until the white doors open?
4 minutes.
The-
50. We got load 50 minutes. We got loads of
But I
time.
don't think we really need to hurry yet. Why don't we wait a little longer?
Just
For
in
all we know,
case.
they're on their way back right now.
That's true.
Can I nodded.
By the way, there was something I wanted to ask you guys about.
So,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Quark's bracelet. When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Mhm.
How should I know, dude?
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
Pretty
I
much.
see. That's not good.
No, it's
Without
not.
that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
What?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one...
Oh, no. We wouldn't be able to go through the secondary door. Who would be pairing up with Quark?
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the cyan pair.
Who's the cyan
Clover
pair?
and Tenmyoji.
Oh,
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet
Right.
is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared.
but what's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Then why aren't they back yet?
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door.
They're not open
What?
yet, though.
No, that's not possible. The primary doors haven't even opened
Perhaps
yet.
someone opened one of them. I don't
How?
know. But it's happened before.
Has it?
Remember the 3 doors
Oh.
on the
Well, I
other
guess
side
talking about
of
the fact
green
that-
door?
Yeah, that one door shouldn't have been open yet.
Someone made one of them
No.
open. Perhaps this is the same thing.
Oh boy.
But But that's against the rules.
Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
Why did we turn Zero Senior canon? Please.
So you're saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
Because they all agreed that it's easier to keep track of Zero and the rabbit.
I know. It's just a funny little bit
It
I'm
is
doing.
a possibility. It would explain why they still haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
If they did, we won't know where they went until the doors open for the rest of us.
So I would assume.
Tip tap dance.
Suspicious.
This is still all just speculation, though.
Tip tap dance?
We're just waiting on them to show up, man.
What does that mean?
Maybe we should go look for them again. We're just tippy tapping, man. One of us can stay behind so that we don't miss them if they come back.
Okay. I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them then.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, all right?
All right.
Oh, and don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Of course. All right, King, let's go. You're earning back all my respect. You're a real one.
He really is. He's very real with us after we were like, hey, you hit betray, and he's like,
Yeah.
so did you?
And he's like, you know what?
All right.
I get it.
Yeah.
And you get it. It's fine. The pantry.
He was
Everyone's
so honest
alive, right?
about it, we couldn't even be that mad afterward.
This is the pantry?
So it would appear.
The fuck kind of pantry is built like this?
It looks like a bunch of P.O. boxes.
I hate it. I hate it all. Loathe it. Well, looks like they're not
When
here.
we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door, which would have meant this room.
Not gonna do us any good to hang around here, though. Let's head upstairs. I'm trying to remember how many points. Clover didn't have 6 points because she didn't get anything after that second one with Dio.
Yeah.
And Dio was the only other one that had 6 points. And Dio still got Dio's bracelet on, even though it wasn't his to begin with in the first place. That does raise the question of what was his role in everything. He admitted he killed the woman, took the bracelet,
Yeah.
but that means we don't know
He said
why
he was sent here by someone to do something.
But he would not tell us anything.
Nope. He said he would die first.
He's a secret agent who infiltrated to end the game. But it had to result in one casualty. The woman. How could it be? Lounge. You two just lounging about in here, partying?
Nope. Creepy music.
Where the fuck did they go? No one here either, huh? I mean, you love scotch so much that I thought we might find him here for some drinking some. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely.
Uh-oh.
He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that I probably would have described as blankly if I could have actually seen his eyes.
You good?
Hey, what's up? You want a drink?
Oh, no.
Or
Well,
I wonder if he
I
was
would
remembering
enjoy a
something.
drink, but this mask.
Right. Sorry, that sucks. Honestly, I'd gotten so used to the suit, I kind of forgotten you were wearing it. Why the heck did they make you wear that thing anyway? Still don't remember anything?
Well, actually, I did remember a little.
Is that why you were spacing out?
Really?
Yes,
What did you remember?
my father.
Oh.
Ooh, T.
T.
When, Dad, you remember that? Just pop up out of nowhere?
Please,
Pop up out of
don't
nowhere.
joke. This is serious.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, sorry. So, you remembered who your father was?
Yes.
Wow.
What about your mom?
Don't seem to have one.
Oh.
Oh. So your dad raised you?
Well,
Okay, stop for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of him.
I was raised in the facility where my father
It's so
worked.
cute, though.
Yeah.
He was the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older. That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd.
He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working, but the only times he wasn't...
Oh, no, this is
He
him,
wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working, but the only times he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had was with the education software he'd given me.
Wow.
I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then. We developed body language to communicate with others, and no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mentioned a mother as part of a family, and in several, the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong at night. They would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought, I would be so happy. So for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He'd finished working and, as usual, was making his way toward his bedroom when I stopped him and asked for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment before finally responding, "Okay."
Huh.
I remember to this day how happy I was at that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory.
Laboratory.
It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. But when he said her name, or rather her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother.
Damn.
I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Then he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He'd never scolded me for anything before. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. It was oil. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shooed us out of his lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person. But I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can talk to a robot and it will respond. But in the end, you're still talking to a machine, not a person. If that was what I'd wanted, I'd still had the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course. It was only programmed to look that way. A robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father.
Damn.
We'd never really spoken to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if he didn't even exist. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continued to live with him, but I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the hidden depths of my heart, I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen, apart from my father.
Wow.
And I was understandably surprised. For a moment I thought my father had created a new robot, but when I told her that, she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love as a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, and that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together.
Aw.
Before then, I'd never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years.
Jesus Christ.
She scolded me for table manners, or more accurately, the lack thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said, I would need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd even thought about. My father got in trouble too when he made the mistake of reading through research papers during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I'd shared a laugh with my father. It might have been the first time.
Jesus.
The room we considered our living room changed too. Before it had just been another room, but she made it comfortable.
Aw.
After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times are the ones I cherish the most. For a little while every day, I got the family I'd longed for ever since I was a child.
Didn't expect a backstory dump from Kay.
I'm gonna go off on off in a good way, but
Yeah.
my brain is going and I'm gonna fucking drop
same.
some bombs. At her suggestion, I started up with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering, and I discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I'd learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, bright, and meaningful, but most importantly, I was happy. Well, that also helps, but 4 years passed in the blink of an eye.
I knew it.
Until one day, I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say she had planned to give her life to achieve her goals. It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death. I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping out with was working toward. Perhaps I thought I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I'd bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. Remember you said he remembered a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
And I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father, and with her, and even with the research I'd poured myself into for 4 years. There was only one thing to do: destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor, and with it the entire facility. But she saw right through me. My father was livid and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I'd misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she'd shown me had been real. She made me feel as if I had a real family, and that was something I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was someone very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help to repay that favor. She'd have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy, normal life together. But she couldn't. For his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future that she wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeed. I realized then that although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me in hers. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see was the future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that is why I lost my memory.
Well then. That was interesting.
Get out a deep, tired sigh.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
It's okay.
Not having any memories is less than desirable, but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing.
So you remember almost everything?
No, the details are still indistinct.
That's a lot of details,
especially
bro.
more recent events.
Huh.
Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be all right if I laid down for a bit?
Oh.
What's wrong?
I don't feel very well.
I don't feel so good.
It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode.
You know what? Here, buddy. Here's a bottle of scotch.
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Yes,
He can't even drink it.
I think I just need to rest.
Just pour it through the vent. It'll work.
What?
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'll go for Clover and Tenmyoji
I'm
myself.
sorry. Thank you.
It's okay.
Kay lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. Well, guess I better get moving then.
He's so large.
But before then, into all that, I mean, I was going off of the foggy picture at first, but then I kind of opened up and showed the old lady.
I bet this is a meme. Just this picture of him laying there.
If not, could be
Like,
perfect meme
it
material.
looks so relatable.
Just boom, take a picture of that right there. Relatable.
Just me after I remember I have to work tomorrow.
But, all right. There's a lot of things to build out here. But,
He should have been laying there as he was trauma dumping.
and we
too.
sit there with a clipboard on the side.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
How does that make you feel?
How does that make you feel, okay? Potassium. But, all right. Age-old research. Mr. Junpei, Miss Akira, all that stuff going on. Definitely getting some June vibes that are coming through on the old lady there.
Akira?
Wasn't that didn't you say that was the
You
name?
mean Akane?
Or Akane? Got it wrong. Let's go.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I got a good brain. Akane. Junie.
Mhm.
June. That she's the one involved there. And now hear me out as we get into the stuff that's going on in here.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Phi jump so high? Because Phi is an android.
Interesting.
I believe that the purpose behind June getting killed is because if those machines do what we think they do, it swaps consciousness.
Mm.
And that's a way, because it talked about trying to fix, I can't remember the exact wording, but it was essentially trying to fix worrying about death to where no one had to worry about that anymore. And that's perfectly doable if you put consciousnesses inside of androids or robots or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that could be what this facility is. And it's about transferring the consciousnesses through the cryo chambers of sorts.
Yeah.
And switching those about. Who knows what kind of fucking fuckeries happened in that?
Yeah.
But that's my assumption, is that Dio was made to kill old lady June so that her consciousness could be moved into something else to where she will never die. And so that Junpei would never have to be alone anymore and they could be together forever.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
if we open those pods.
And there's also the fucking complication of the fact of the ending of, 999
Mhm.
with what the existence of June / Akane is, because that was that's a whole that's a fucking can of SpaghettiOs right there. But
It was very confusing to me, I remember.
I think it's more so in retrospect, since there's been a while in between it, trying to think of the details. And there was the whole twist where we didn't use novel mode that much, which is the twist that it was always.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, but I mean, if you were watching this one,
This is the sequel.
This is on you. That Akane was always the one speaking through that directly to Junpei.
Yeah.
Through a kind of, I guess, in a way of multiversal-esque, multi-worlds
There
way.
was there was a name for it. I remember.
No, God, it was nightmares. But let's just keep moving while
I
we
was
got
about
that
to say
going
something
on.
though
Oh, well, you can say more, because we're going to travel for like 20 fucking seconds.
about the whole we'll know what those pods do or not when we open them up and Dio calls Tenmyoji Grandpa. So
Yeah. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran into Fi.
well, hi.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the
Yeah,
warehouse.
I know. I just decided to go check on you guys.
I just decided not to
Waited a
listen to
long
you.
time and nobody showed up.
I
Judging by your face, you haven't found them either.
also had a long trauma dump session,
Yeah.
so yeah, I've been looking so hard.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in the
You
lounge.
decided to split up?
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in. He's dead!
Oh my god.
You killed him, did you? No, I swear. He's fine.
What's up with him?
I guess he's not feeling too well. Said he wanted to rest for a
Is he
bit.
alright?
I think so.
Wait, has the bracelet always been off looking like that?
They don't show them in the
Okay.
art here typically. We should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside that suit. I'm sure he's just tired.
Tired, huh? How are you feeling?
What if he's dead, though?
Do you think it could be Junpei inside that suit? Kay was... If our theory is going off of the fact that Junpei was the father as well, doing all the research, Kay is supposed to be the replacement for if he passed away. So if that research point is the point, then whoop.
Well, not a replacement, not literal copy.
Knowing who's behind this, that could very well be the fucking Kay.
I guess.
Anyways, what?
I feel tired just looking at you. Your face is like a week-old sock.
Really? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted.
Also, it wasn't Junpei doing the research, though. It was that one guy. What you named him? What was his name? What was his?
Are you talking about Ace?
Yeah.
Ace would have been dead. Because I'm just saying, is that if June was that old, and I'm just saying that's why the figure could have looked different, is we don't know how Junpei would look.
Yeah, but that
fucking...
jacket was not.
I had the same thought, but it wouldn't make sense if June had all that age, but Ace looked the same. I don't know. Something seems up on it.
Just Junpei was never involved in that.
But I'm just saying this is
Not knowingly.
I mean, this is all different stuff from what's
And she
what
was
went
like,
on back then.
again, like, what?
This is all different stuff from what happened back then. This is different.
What do you mean this is different?
What Ace was doing back then doesn't matter to what's happening now because anything could be happening
No,
now.
I'm talking about what you said about who Kay could be.
Yes, because I'm saying that the person that June was working with in the future of old June would be Junpei. Why would she be doing all that research for Ace?
Why'd you call him Junpei?
I mean, all of a sudden
I think you
wake
did
up,
that a lot in 999.
I feel like I'm getting a recollection of that, but I mean,
It's
all of a sudden I
Junpei.
wake up trapped in some weird ass game, and then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I've managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. The more I try and figure any of it out, the more I feel like my brain is just going to melt and run out of my ears.
Literally me right now.
You know what I'm talking about, right? We managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Where the hell are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole known game thing for? And what is Zero Senior up to? Hell, how about who Zero Senior is? The rabbit said he was one of us, but... Do you think it's Dio?
Who knows?
Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. He said he was ordered to do it, but... And there's more too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? Hell, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack shit about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Fi.
Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you?
No, that's not
I'm
it.
just like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too.
She trailed off. The fuck?
That sounded like gunshots.
That's either gunshots or vicious knocking. Because knocking on steel and an echo, that it's hard to tell. You heard that, right?
It came from the hallway.
Let's go have a look. Oh boy, I can't wait. Why are we at the elevator?
There's nobody here.
Maybe they got on the
Let's try
elevator?
hitting the button. If the door doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs.
Oh, is that sound of the elevator? Oh shit. Someone's moving about. From upstairs to downstairs. So that couldn't have been Dio because he was downstairs, and we have to go upstairs first and then go back
Well, also,
downstairs.
we locked him in the thing.
Yeah.
Thought so.
Also, couldn't be Quark because he was downstairs.
And he was also in the thing.
But could be
he could've.
Timioji going to get Quark.
Yeah.
Let's go. Boy, this is about to end real badly, huh? Hello? Monsieur Traitor? This is the weirdest game of Among Us I've ever seen.
God, I wish my long-term memory wasn't so bad. You can remember so many things that I can't.
I tried my best. Which way? Where do you think they went?
Let's
Except
just head to the
Akane's
green
name.
door.
Why?
Because the treatment center's there. That's where Dio and Quark are.
So?
You aren't worried? I just want to make sure they're safe.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Sigma.
Timioji or Clover probably made that noise.
Sigma.
Well, maybe both of them. But I don't think they'd hurt Quark or Dio.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Dio admitted to killing the old woman, but he still insists that he didn't kill Alice or Luna. What if he's telling the truth?
Are you serious? You're gonna believe
Doesn't
him?
matter. I just want to know if they're safe. No harm in being careful.
Alright, fine. Let's go in. Quick little peek. Everything's gonna be fine. Not going to see blood splattered on all the pods or anything. You're worrying over
Blood's
nothing.
just pouring out of the pods.
Worrying over nothing, dude. It's fine in here. Nothing's going wrong. Headed to the first pod. Cracked open the top and lifted it back. Huh, well, there was Quark, sound asleep. See?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing.
Check pod 2. Make sure it's still good.
How about Dio?
Let's open his. I'm sure he's just going to... You bitch! Come on!
I mean, it... Oh!
Oh. What the hell?
Check his pulse!
His bracelet's gone.
It's on his side. It's right next to him, but it was
It
pointless to
fell
check his
off.
pulse. He was obviously dead, but I did it anyway. Yeah. He's dead.
Wow.
Look,
Oh, we could have looked at that
the
too.
oxygen level for his pod says 0%.
And that means he asphyxiated. But why?
Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen
Someone
levels.
fucking came in, cut off his oxygen, and said, "See you later, homie."
Wow.
Who? Was it you?
Look, we should go tell Kay about this.
If
The
it was
lie
her,
makes
she
sense.
wouldn't have brought
I
us
know.
in here. Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Well, without waiting for me to follow, Fi turned and ran off. Took a deep breath and followed.
Dang.
Fi and I burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay. Kay! Wake up! Something's happened. When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulders and shook. He twitched and quickly sat up.
Okay,
Thank God!
good. Oh,
What is it?
I was so worried.
Stop astral projecting to kill Dio, okay? We gotta go. He's dead. We explained about how we'd found Dio dead and how it looked like he died of asphyxiation. It appeared that someone had reduced the oxygen level of his pod to 0.
What? But why? I thought that Dio was the one who killed the old woman, Alice, and Luna.
Well, one of them's correct,
Then
but
who killed him if he was the murderer?
the only people who could have done it are Clover and Tenmyoji.
There's also Quark.
What? No! That's impossible. Are you suggesting Quark woke up, opened his pod from the inside, killed Dio, and then went back to sleep?
No, I'm just saying that strictly speaking, it's a possibility. So just, take it into consideration.
Well, in that case, Phi, I hate to say it, but doesn't that mean that you could have done it?
I mean, to be fair, could have put the pod in. Whoever was in Quark's body could have woke up. Well, no, because he have to be in the pod. Never mind. Oh, scratch that thought. Don't mind me.
Me?
I was going to say they could have swapped again, but fuck it.
Yes. You could have done it any time after Sigma and I left the Floor B warehouse.
Don't give me that. I was waiting for Clover and Tenmyoji to show up.
I mean, he's got a fair
They never
point.
did though, so I got impatient and went to find you guys. Then I bumped into Sigma in front of the lounge.
She went on to explain about the sound we'd heard.
I see. So you heard something. Then
That
perhaps
too.
it is likely that
Yeah.
Clover and Tenmyoji were at fault.
Yeah.
Were the two of you together the whole time you were investigating?
We were.
we were.
Yeah.
We had a bonding moment.
Never split up or anything?
Nope.
Nope.
In any event, we don't have a great deal of time to discuss it.
Oh, crap. We've only got 7 minutes until the primary doors open.
All right. Let's get back to the Floor B warehouse. Maybe Clover and Tenmyoji are already there.
Oh, where is Dio's bracelet?
His what?
Huh?
You didn't take it?
Why didn't you take
Dio
it?
was a green solo. Phi and I are the magenta pair.
Shit.
Oops.
You're right. Without Dio's bracelet, we won't be able to open the secondary door.
I fear not.
Then we need to hurry.
It's gonna be gone.
We'll drop by the treatment center on the way back and grab the
All
bracelet.
three of us don't need to go. You two go on ahead. I'll get the bracelet.
All right.
Oh, that's gonna go well.
One other thing. I need to give you these.
The yellow pair of bracelets. Are these Alice and Luna's?
Yes. Without these, you would be stuck. So, here you are.
Aw.
Please, take them.
I won't be alone in this fucking game. I grabbed the bracelets and shoved them into my pocket.
All right, let's get going.
Kay's never showing up.
No.
Kay's never showing up. That's how it's gonna go.
Is it because of the backstory drop?
Well, that and Neil said, I'm gonna go. You guys go there. I'll go get the bracelets myself. Well, there's something dangerous going on.
Well,
They
bracelet.
just killed Dio down there. Shit. They're not
Maybe
here
they did go through the door, like Kay said.
with Quark's bracelet or what? Oh, come on, man. Better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. Got enough of it from Dio. You've got to be kidding me. This isn't funny, Phi. If you're right, then you, Kay, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in
Hey,
here.
lay off.
Which means that Quark is going on a ghostly hunting spree.
I want to believe they're alive too. But
Quark is the one astral projecting. We heard a noise and turned.
Okay.
Okay, that's his jingle.
I know the jingle
I
anywhere.
apologize for keeping you.
did you get Dio's bracelet?
I have bad news. It's missing.
Well,
The well is not a good start.
technically, yes, but
Huh?
Technically?
best you just see it.
Oh, no.
This is what I found in Dio's pod.
Oh!
Shit. What the hell?
It wasn't like that
Whoever
before,
murdered
though.
Dio did this.
But why?
I don't remember it looking that way before.
No, I don't
I remember
think
seeing
so.
the little face on it and everything.
I
Yeah.
can't say for sure, but if I were to guess,
Uh-oh.
Chromatic doors have opened.
My honest assumption is that I'm going to assume that someone switched Dio's bracelet with Quark's because that'll kill them when they go through the doors. because it'll trap them in there, and it might set off the watches. Because if you don't go with the correct combination, you're trapped.
Yeah.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
So I think it was a trick to kill them or trap them in there, making them think that it's Dio's watch for their combo when it's not, and it's not going to set off the correct alarms. And we're going to be the last ones left. Just Siggy. Just little Siggy.
With a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I will...
Oh no. Shit. You're gonna...
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll be penalized.
I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes, you're gonna be...
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
Yeah.
Fuck that. You know I can't just ditch you guys like that.
These are our homies.
You think I don't know that? What kind of a monster am I if I just leave you here to die? Ah! God damn it! This was bad. What was I going to do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There had to be a way to save them. There had...
Oh. Yep. To be continued.
Is it gonna be green?
I want you to say.
Is it gonna be green?
I don't know.
No, I can't go down that route anymore.
Interesting.
But there is one that I can go down. The one that's been there the whole time.
The whole time. The very first, there's also, but...
Well,
know.
no, that's...
No, the green above that.
Well, we got through that. The green means a gate that we had enough information to pass through.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
okay.
the black ones are ones that we don't have enough to go down.
Yeah.
So we can't go down that route
But
anymore.
there's that one. Is that the one where we find Alice?
That's the one where Alice died. And so
Yeah.
we're going to go back down that route and see what's waiting for us on the other side.
Oh boy.
Next time.
Why was that so evil?
I don't know. Someone's fucking tried to kill us over there. We don't know what happened, man.
Man, why Luna?
Why everyone?
Yeah. But Luna
Boy.
was so sweet. She was like the sweetest of us all.
I know.
And
I
she,
know.
God, that's bullshit.
It is.